If I were asked to design a prom dress collection for Glinda, where would I even begin? Before I can put pencil to paper, we need to understand who she is, how her style has evolved, and why she's become one of fantasy's most iconic fashion figures. Hi, I'm Tay. I'm a fashion designer and artist. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to design a prom dress capsule collection for/inspired by Glinda. Before we get into it today, I have to tell you a secret, but I can only tell you the secret if you subscribe. I really don't make the rules here, and I'm sorry, but after you subscribe, your secret will be delivered to you in 2 to 3 business days, and that secret will be in the form of another upload right here on my channel. But before we can design a collection for/inspired by Glinda, we have to do some background history. We will learn a wee bit about Glinda, where she's from, what she's about, then based on that knowledge, we'll craft a mood board, secure a color palette, and create a prom dress collection at the end. So stick around to see what we create together. Let's get into it. In 1900, L. Frank Baum wrote a children's book that would eventually exist in ways I wonder if he ever considered would be possible. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz was written in 1900 and inspired a dark spin-off, Wicked, written in 1995 by Gregory Maguire. That spin-off book would become one of the most popular Broadway musicals in modern times, premiering in 2003. Wicked is the second highest grossing Broadway musical of all time. That musical was adapted for film, as we know. Wicked Part 1 was released in theaters in 2024, and Wicked for Good Part 2 came out in 2025, starring Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, or the Wicked Witch of the West, and Ariana Grande as Glinda, or the Good Witch. Since today's video is going to be a collection for Glinda, let's dive into her history specifically. Glinda, originally Galinda, until she drops the G in tribute to her favorite professor, is from Gillikin, which is North Oz, and is seen as an upper class area. In the films, Glinda's family is portrayed as wealthy, but in the books, they're described as cash poor but noble. Glinda is the popular girl at Shiz University and prioritizes keeping it that way. She's interested in her looks and living a life of luxury, so when the outcast girl Elphaba gets assigned as her roommate, she's less than pleased. The friendship between Glinda and Elphaba is basically the beating heart of the entire Wicked story. They begin as enemies, of course, but end up becoming very close and affectionate to each other. In case you haven't seen the films, no spoilers from me, but the basic background on Glinda, for the purposes of this video, is that she is popular, wealthy, and bubbly. As for fashion and aesthetics, the films did a fantastic job of styling Glinda, as does the Broadway show, and both use fashion as a tool in visual storytelling. For Broadway Glinda, stylist Susan Hilferty wanted the looks to give Dior meets Marie Antoinette. Glinda's Shiz uniform is highly feminine and tailored, which is a contrast to what the other students are wearing. As for the infamous bubble dress, in the musical, the dress is blue and has over 65,000 hand-sewn sequins. Seeing the dress on Glinda when she descends makes it look very weightless due to the silhouette and material selection, but in reality, the gown is actually extraordinarily heavy. As for on-screen Glinda, inspirations were similar for the wardrobe. They decided to do the bubble dress in pink for Wicked to pay homage to the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz. Glinda's color palette throughout the Wicked films is dominated by pink, from her school uniforms to nightwear. Everything has pink included somewhere. In the second Wicked film, Glinda's wardrobe matured a bit, and the silhouettes become sharper to represent her growing and becoming a political figurehead. Now that I know every single possible thing that was ever invented, written, or designed for Glinda ever, we can do some ideation and mood boarding. And I have a surprise for you. We are not using Pinterest for this video today. You and I are going to have a go at a site called Cosmos. That's cosmos.so. So I thought we could just try a different image sourcing platform today, and if it doesn't work out great, back to Pinterest we go, I suppose, because you and I are looking at this for the first time in real time together. Like a regular ideation session, I'm going to screenshot any images that inspire me and make me think Glinda. I avoid fashion imagery as much as I can for ideation and mood boarding, because seeing other fashion designs sometimes can just block my brain a bit to think of my own direction. So when I collect pictures for mood boards for fashion design, I'm looking for color, shape, texture, vibes, anything but fashion imagery really. First thoughts on Cosmos right away, no ads. Big win for me on that. Now, I'm not certain on this platform's AI policies. I'm very jaded on AI imagery, and I feel like it's everywhere. But for this challenge today, if an AI image slips onto my mood board, please don't yell at me right now, okay? Take it up with someone else. I'm just trying to live, and I didn't do it, and I'm trying not to grab those, but if I get got, I got it? You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? I think I'm happy with how many images I have. So let's set up a blank canvas and arrange everything to see what we see for a through line or cohesion before getting our color palette secured. I already know there's going to be a lot of pink in this one, but I think if we're designing a prom dress collection for/inspired by Glinda, we have to have some pink, and I'm not mad about that. Lots of bubbles and sparkly faces as well, but this all tracks. I'll move things around a wee bit and see how I'm feeling with all of these together. This isn't going to be the most shocking mood board considering our subject today is a glittery pink bubble lady, but I do want it to be unique, of course. We aren't just copy-pasting Glinda's bubble dress into our designs. Matter of fact, I want our final pieces to look quite far from the obvious. I think we're almost at the end of prom season now, but maybe next year I could shoot to make an actual sewing video or thrift flip video, but like prom edition, if anyone's interested in that. Anyways, here is our final mood board with color palette for our Glinda-inspired prom dress collection. I'm so ready to get to sketching now. For our Glinda-inspired prom dress collection, we definitely have to do the quintessential pink dress and the blue dress, and of course glitter materials. But I also want to lean into our color palette and do some lavender pieces as well. I'm for sure thinking some iridescent fabrics, lots of glitter, and I want the pieces to feel whimsical. Floral elements, maybe some 3D flowers, layers in the skirts, asymmetrical elements throughout. I want these pieces to be really detailed, hyper feminine, and very fairy-esque. Preliminary sketches are a great place to just get out all of the ideas that you've conjured during ideation. From silhouettes you want to see to specific details you want to see. Sometimes I just blast through and sketch bodices first, then work through the skirt later, or sometimes it's vice versa, like a pick and mix of the ideas that I've had during mood boarding. That being said, here are our final pieces. Piece 1 is a strapless, sweetheart neckline dress. The bodice is in a pink rumple satin. The skirt is an iridescent pearl pink organza with a split in the front to reveal the underskirt in a baby pink sequin fabric. The ruffle trim along the top of the bodice and along the opening in the front are the same iridescent pearl organza. Piece 2 is a strapless gown with a modified mermaid silhouette in an iridescent glossy satin with blue and pink shades. The bodice has an asymmetrical pleated effect, revealing a pink crystal reflective liquid chiffon beneath on the left side of the bodice. The blue iridescent satin around the lower half hip area of the dress is cut and layered to emulate the petals of a flower. The bottom of the dress is in a pink glitter tulle. Piece 3 is a shorter dress, very nearly T-length, but I think just above the knee. Skirt has heaps of layers, but the main fabric is a blue liquid polyester satin fabric. Bodice is a blue shantung with a sparkly beaded sequin overlay. Off the shoulder drapes are in that same blue beaded fabric. The bodice has a faux corset detail in the center, blue 3D flowers along the neckline as well as the waist before the flowers scatter downward on the skirt. Piece 4 is an asymmetrical dress both in material as well as silhouette. A strapless dress with the main bodice material being a baby pink glitter tulle overlay that touches on the left hip. The right cup is covered in pink 3D flowers in a charmeuse satin along with higher hip and lower hip. The same charmeuse satin is on the left cup and gathered asymmetrically across the bodice to the right hip and then back again on the other side. The left side of the skirt is layers of the baby pink glitter tulle and a horse hem trim to create even more body. The right side of the skirt is a baby pink crystal liquid chiffon. Piece 5 is a full princess silhouette dress. The skirt is layers of a blue and pink iridescent satin. The bodice is a structured pink charmeuse satin with 3D flower covered cups, and the off the shoulder drape is in the same material as the skirt. Piece 6 is a halter peekaboo plunge neckline dress with an asymmetrical shape to the bodice and over the hip in a blue liquid polyester satin that waterfalls over the left hip above the layered skirt in a blue crystal and beaded tulle. Piece 7 has a more sheer element to the bodice this time. The bodice and off the shoulder sleeves main material is our blue beaded tulle. The boning would have a pink cover and cups are 3D flower covered in a baby pink iridescent chiffon, and the skirt is a true T-line with layers and layers of our pink glitter tulle. Some more 3D flowers scattered down from the waist as well. And finally, piece 8 has a lot of details in it. A modified mermaid gown gown, bodice, or top portion of the dress is in a lavender purple charmeuse satin that is pleated. Cups and hip are in a violet sparkly foiled spandex, which we would do as an overlay so we could create structure beneath those cups. The purple portion of the skirt is a pleated chiffon, and the off-the-shoulder drapes and the smaller portion of the skirt are in a lavender sparkly mesh. That is all 8 pieces in our Glinda-inspired prom dress collection. This one took ages to do because there were so many designs that I wanted to include, but I think maybe my favorite is the final piece, the all-purple one. Which one is your favorite? Drop your answer in the comments below, and if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. If you enjoyed today's design challenge, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and drop your favorite design in the comments, as it helps my videos get out there to more people, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. As of finishing this video, I'm at about 170 subscribers so far, and I appreciate every single one of you. So join the appreciation club. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. New uploads Wednesdays and Fridays. See you in the next one. Bye!